Hi air signs, this is your love reading September 15th through the 21st. So how are you guys doing? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm doing you guys second this week, so how I'm going to be doing the readings from now on. So in 2 weeks, when we're going into Libra season, you guys are going to be first because birthday Libras. After that, I'm doing it by likes and views. So if multiple signs are tied by likes, I'm going to go to views, if that makes sense. So if you want to see your sign first, go ahead and like, show some support, follow if you want to. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, so what are we in for this week? So we just had still energies lingering the Pisces full moon. So Pisces rules the 12th house. How this will affect you personally, look at which house is ruled by Pisces in your birth chart. Yeah, I was about to tell you mine, but who cares? Look at yours, figure it out. Pisces in general is the 12th house, so it's subconscious, diving deep, childhood wounds that are subconscious, you've like put to the side. This is a really big sign for soul retrieval. Yeah, Google it. Google it. Also, if you want to do any type of moon work, I just did a full moon video where I explain different ways to clear your energy. I'll do a new moon video in a few weeks on how to manifest and work with the moon. So yeah, that's what's going on. Other things in astrology, Libras. Mercury and Venus just moved into your sign, so that means it is officially cuffing season. People are going to want to express their love. People are going to want to couple up, especially with Venus in its home sign, Libra. Venus is the planet of love, romance, and it is in the sign of partnerships and marriage. So expect people to be coupling up, expect people to be expressing their feelings. Other important thing to note if you are Libra rising, when Venus transits your first house, you are going to, because your first house rules your physical appearance. So Venus is the bad and bougie planet. Venus is like luxury. Venus is treat yourself. Venus is like, I look bad and I know it, you know? She's the Empress in the tarot. So if Venus is transitioning your first house, you're going to want to go get your hair done, nails done, everything did type of energy. So treat yourself, but be conscious that Venus is going to want you to overspend. So be conscious of how much you're treating yourself, but go get your hair done, get a pedicure, go shopping. You're going to notice a lot of people are like looking at you, and Venus is in your first house. You're going to be more physically attractive to other people. And then with this in Libra season, you might be very like attractive people trying to get with you right now. So have fun with that, be aware of it and work with it. Wear your cute outfits. You probably want to anyway, but know that and play it up a little bit. It's fun. Other than that, Mercury, all of my air Mercuries. I'm an air Mercury, love you guys. You guys are my favorite. You guys are the only ones I can talk to that don't get your feelings hurt when I'm playing with you. Other signs, we won't get into it. Their stuff is their stuff. They're not as fun as us. Yeah, expect it's going to be a lot easier to communicate for air signs. Fire signs too. Fire signs are our sister signs. So with Virgo, if you have an air Mercury, you feel kind of bogged down. Like your communication is a little bit heavy and weighted. It's going to feel a lot freer now. So you're going to be thinking a little bit more clearly. You're going to be able to communicate more freely. You're going to feel more comfortable expressing yourself. So it's a great time for us air signs. What we're going to do this week, I'm switching up the oracle. I get bored. Do you guys prefer to just do the same thing every week? I like to switch things up. So I was going to do astrology cards because fire signs, it got really deep with theirs last week, but I think I'm going to do for you guys what I did for fire signs. So 2 decks. I'm going to do the Akashic record. So I'm going to see where you and your partner are in your soul contract or soul path right now. And then I'm going to be clarifying with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So this is kind of vibing off of that, like where you are what's going on soul-wise. And then we're going to do, I got another new deck, Whisper of Love. So I'm going to use these instead of the Romance Angel. I kind of vibe with these more, and they're so pretty. That's have faith. Trust your faith in this situation, if that's relevant. We're going to do this in tarot. I'm going to use my spooky deck. I was going to do a full moon Friday the 13th reading, but I decided to spend time with my friends instead. I can't work all the time, unfortunately. I do have a personal life, so I didn't get to that, but I did do a full moon manifesting video for you guys, so do tune into that if you're new to working with the moon and you want to know how to release. This is a big one, if there's any time that you have ever been interested in releasing soul contracts, now is the time. So go watch that video, do your own research, do what feels best to you. Okay, let's get started. Let's see where you guys are. Okay, so you can be either person. You'll know which one you vibe with. So where is my air signs? Where are my air signs this week in their soul contract spirit? Where are my air signs? All right. Ooh. I'm not, 4 popped out. Guys, these videos are gonna be so long. Oh well, okay. Ark of the Covenant. Balance, Libras, you see your scales. Shout out to the Libras. Treasure, and look out. So Ark of the Covenant, how I do numerology, if it's the same number, me personally, do what feels best to you. Me personally, if it's the same number twice, I just double that energy. If they're 2 different numbers, I add. So that's my own personal journey. Do what you want. So 11 card, 1 card, new beginnings. This is a card of you are true to your past. So you are tackling your karma, you're releasing things that you need to. That's good. Balance card, finding balance, balancing out your life, taking time to rest when you need to, making sure you balance social work life, releasing things that you don't need anymore. Treasure card is things that have gone wrong in your life, something that seems like okay, you see how the room is all disheveled, but back here you have this, where is it, this treasure chest. There's like light shining out of it. So this is like focusing on negative things that had happened in your life and missing that there's this like inner light inside of you. So this is understanding that even though bad things have happened in the past, you still have the ability to heal yourself, and that everything happens for a reason. So you're releasing that karma though. And then with the lookout card, it's an 8 card. 8 is a card of manifesting, a card of, not a card, it's a number of manifesting, a number of abundance. The lookout card is like, it's kind of like a tower, like something's coming for you. Fire signs got this too, if you're connecting with a fire sign. I see this as there was negative things in your past that may have been holding you back, but you're releasing that karma now, you're balancing out your life, and you're expecting something new. You kind of feel there's some type of new energy coming in for you, so that's great. Oh, let's clarify. We'll get more into this. Okay. Under the Ark of the Covenant, we got change. So this is like a card of like not allowing people to judge you or put you in a box. Like you can change your major, you can change your career, you can change your type, you can change your life, you can change your cities. Like don't ever feel like you have to stick with something just because you've done it for so long. Like change is a good thing. And I see this as like the hot air balloon and the little like carousel horse. Like you're setting yourself free from a cage that you would put yourself in. That's again with the Ark of the Covenant. Like, this is sticking true to your contract. There was karma there that was keeping you stuck in the past, karma that had you stuck looking at things that had gone wrong and overanalyzing things that had gone wrong, and like not realizing the beauty in the situation, the opportunity for a new chance. But you're getting to that now. You're clearing that energy and you're welcoming in this new change under balance. Taking risks. These are such pretty cards. You have like the canyons here, the hawk, under balance. So yeah, somebody is totally like shaking up their life. Like, you were stuck, but now you're freeing yourself. You're taking risks. You're feeling this exciting energy. Under treasure, can I clarify treasure? If one doesn't pop, I'm gonna have to pull from the top. Oh, there we go. Under treasure, purity. This is another card that came out with fire sign reading. If you're connecting to a fire sign, go watch that video. Purity is all about clearing your energy, preparing for a new cycle, letting go of baggage, letting go of what happened to you in the past, welcoming in this new energy. So this is really great. This is exciting. So this is totally, you guys are freeing yourself from some type of old karma. You're willing to take a leap of faith. You're willing to take a risk. Wise lookout here. Okay, I'm just gonna take the top card. Healing chaos. The tornado and the little butterflies. So butterflies are obviously transformation. It's also a twin flame symbol. If you know what twin flames are, research at your own risk. So there's some type of tower moment, some type of shakeup, but you're understanding that that needed to happen for you to transform. You were stuck in some type of way, and now you're coming out of that. You're starting to clear that baggage and take a chance on life again. This is really great energy. Okay, where's your partner? Where is the air sign partner in their soul contract? Divine position, where are we at? You guys are taking up a lot of time with this, it's fine. Okay. Two worlds, reflection. Can I do one more? Up in the air. This is another, this came out in the fire sign reading. Okay. So divine position, two worlds, reflection. This is a moon card, up in the air. So this is a person that needed to do some healing. They're connecting, they can be connecting to like a spiritual advisor, doing some meditating, healing some old wounds. Two Worlds is a card where it's a past life card. So we don't only carry karma from this lifetime, we carry karma from past lifetimes too. So sometimes if you have fears and you're not really sure where it came from, sometimes it can be from like a trauma that happened in your past life. So the Two World cards is a past life where you had to choose between a spiritual divine path and a like low vibrational ordinary life. So this is like choosing between like risking it all for a very spiritual partner or going with the one that's safe and ordinary. So this is like, this person has had to choose between these two worlds in multiple lifetimes, and there's some type of trauma where they kind of feel stuck between both worlds. They're not sure if they want to risk it all for this spiritual journey or if they want to just stay stuck where they are because it's safer. Reflection is connecting to, it's a moon card with the full moon, doing releasing, connecting to your intuition. This is a yin card, so someone really getting deep into how they're feeling. And then with up in the air, I see this as this person is really being presented with a choice right now, and it's a karmic one. So with Saturn going direct, it's kind of like a choice they have to make, like now is the time. If you have karma you want to clear it, now is the time. If you have karmic ties to people that you're trying to cut. Like, it's now or never type of thing. Like, if you don't make that decision, you could lose an opportunity. Like, could be a misconnection, because this person is very spiritual and releasing that. This person is kind of stuck in their feelings and they're not sure where they want to go. They're not sure. They might have, like, with the Two Worlds, it's like having family they have to impress, or feeling like they have to go with a certain type. It's not necessarily the spiritual person, because like they have a reputation they feel like they need to uphold. So this person that's kind of like trying to choose between which side they want to go with a divine position. Can you please clarify? Simplicity. With the feather right there, I see that as they're being guided divinely. So angels are stepping in now to help this person. With the Two Worlds, protection. So with these two cards, I see it as this has been a struggle for them in past lives. It's something karmic, but the angels are stepping in now to push this person. This person is divinely protected. You know, there's lightning up here. There's some type of storm coming, but like the tree is stable. The tree, I mean, don't go stand under a tree during a lightning storm, but like down here, it's like calm and serene. This is kind of like a golden hour, take a nap under the tree. So there is some type of like chaos, but this person is being protected divinely by this energy, spirit guides, because they probably do have a higher journey. And with the divine position, this can be a card that they're a healer and they have to choose. A lot of healers deal with like, a lot of healers, you've been a healer in a past life. Like, you have gifts that you, when you start to explore, like this is what happened with my cards. I like started doing them and I was like, whoa, like this is kind of scary how easily I pick up on this. But then I found out that I've done this in past lives. This is what I'm supposed to do. So when you step onto your soul path, you are heavily protected. So when people try to mess with you and you're a high vibrational person, one, they're not going to get to you, and two, they are going to get karma. Not exactly then, but karma is on its way to them. Don't mess with highly spiritual people that are minding their own business. Don't. It's never a good idea. You're going to embarrass yourself, basically. So this person is divinely protected because they have a big role in this life. And then with reflection, this is going to be a long video. Oh, two came out. Another moon card. This is a big moon for this person. I bet this person has been tied karmically and not sure where to go, but they're going to be releasing things whether they want to or not for this moon, because here is opportunity, moon, thriving. So this person has a new intuitive opportunity coming to them. They very much are a healer and they're going to thrive under this yin energy. They need to connect more to their feminine side, connect to their intuitive gifts. They have a soul purpose. There's a moon in this card as well. And then with up in the air, transformation. So things have been stale between you and this person. This is similar to the fire signs. As a collective, tell you guys what's going on. So a lot of people, I don't want to tell people about twin flames really, because there's a lot of negative things. Don't go and read the twin flame forums and get attached to that. Like, it's just, a lot of people are coming into union with their divine partner. Not going to get into it, but you share a spiritual journey with this person. If it's your divine partner, you're meant, usually twin flames, don't get attached. Twin flames work together and it's some type of spiritual business. So this couple, they're both spiritual people, both going through a transformation, and that's why things have been up in the air, is because you both need to heal, connect to your intuition, be in solitude during Virgo season, so that when you come into union, you'll be able to thrive and use these gifts. And then overall energy between you two, Queen of Roses. This is like a Queen of Cups. Nurturing, loving. This is a female energy. She's very romantic. Miracles. So this is a relationship that's manifesting right now. It's a very high vibrational relationship. You share a soul path, a soul purpose with this person. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean like you go into business together, but there is some type of like soul work you guys are going to do together. So that's cool. It's almost 20 minutes and we haven't even got to, tarot and whispers of love. So we're gonna try to move quickly. I shuffle these cards before I get on camera just because I don't want to spend the whole time shuffling, so don't worry about that. These have been shuffled. Okay, those came out fast. Libra card. Shout out Libras. Justice, Judgment, Empress, Venus, Prince of Wands. One more card. Nine of Wands. You're gonna get justice in the situation. Some type of decision's been made. Judgment is like angels stepping in to help somebody make a decision. Judgment is a big life decision. Once that decision's been made, you can't go back. It's a positive decision though. This is like Judgment Day, so somebody has to choose. They're being pushed to choose right now. Angels, planets are pushing this person. Because they have past life trauma that's been keeping them stuck. They're releasing it now, both of you are. Venus is helping. Venus is feminine energy, receptive, love. Prince of Wands, this is Knight of Wands. So fire sign, younger fire sign. This can be somebody that does like one night stands. It's in and out, unreliable, but with justice and judgment, they're making a decision now that they want to commit with the Empress card here because you're the one for them. This is like a loving spiritual connection like they've never experienced before. And the Nine of Wands, there were wounds, there were things that hurt you both, but Nine of Wands is like a not giving up, continuing to fight. This is a Mars card, so it's very masculine. So this person is seeing your worth now and they're wanting to commit, they're wanting to rush in because they've made a decision. And then Justice is a relationship card. So this was like a head, heart decision. They're balancing themselves right now so that they can make this decision. But Judgment is here. They've already made the decision. Venus is going to push them to this. So expect them to reach out soon. Under Justice, receive love. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So this is feminine energy is receptive. A lot of we're more in a masculine dominated society, a lot of women have a hard time accepting help. A lot of women feel like they have to do for themselves and get in their masculine energy because they have been raised in a household where the male figures were not reliable. They've been in relationships where the males were more likely, I mean, you see this in families all the time. The boys are raised to where they can do what they want to. They don't have to help out with chores. They can be lazy. They don't know how to cook for themselves. Most of them don't know how to do their own laundry. Meanwhile, the girls have been raised since they were 10 to cook and clean and do laundry for the entire family. This was very prevalent in my family growing up in the South. So you get to a point as a woman where you are so in your masculine energy, you don't even know how to receive. You're uncomfortable accepting gifts. You're uncomfortable allowing people to do things for you. So with this card, I'm seeing this person wants to make things right. They may have been in and out, may have had some player energy before where they were entertaining other people, but now they're seeing your worth. They're wanting to do the right thing. They've made a decision. They've chosen you, and they want to make things right now. And this is encouraging you to accept that. Like, allow them to give you a gift. Allow them to make it up to you. Don't feel like you have to be like, oh, it's fine. It's whatever. You really hurt me, but you know, like, this is what I'm used to. Like, allow someone to make things up to you and don't accept them back unless they're actively showing you. Like, actions are so much more important than words. Yes, you need an apology. Yes, they need to express themselves. Yes, you need an explanation, but you also need changed behavior. If they're apologizing and they're giving you gifts and the behavior hasn't changed, don't accept these people back into your life. Under Judgment, miracles and blessings, everything has its gift. So you are being blessed now with this relationship. Empress is blessing you, especially Libras. This relationship is manifesting. Also seeing things that have happened as a gift, you know, like you go through things for a reason. Like you have trouble in relationships sometimes so that you can figure out exactly what it is you want. Like sometimes you go through things with somebody and it tests your relationship, but it makes you stronger, you know? So like don't get too stuck in the negative of situations. Try to see things from a more positive light. Especially if this person is, the Judgment card is they're changing. Like not like, oh, I changed, accept me back. And then 2 weeks later you see some text on their phone and you're like, okay. No, this is like this person has actually changed, and it's like a miracle, a blessing. So you're changing this person's life as well. You're bringing in positive energy for them as well. You're helping them transform. Under Empress, forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So this is something I talked to the fire signs about. If you choose to accept somebody back into your life, this is you guys may have not been in a serious relationship with the Knight of Wands. It may have been like a one-night stand. It may have been like a casual relationship where somebody was playing games and had multiple partners. But now they're choosing love. They're wanting to change and forgiveness. Don't accept somebody back into your life if you can't forgive them. If someone is actively working to change and better themselves, don't throw their past back in their face. Once you make the decision to forgive, yes, if you need to talk it out a couple of times, the way that they treated you, express how you're feeling, but don't use the past as ammunition in new fights. Don't bring up stuff that happened 2 years ago if you're still trying to work something out with somebody. If you forgive them, forgive them. So you have to let go of the past in order to accept this new energy in, and that's what Venus is asking you to do with the Empress card. Under the Prince of Wands, spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So this person is wanting to rush in and spend time with you, talk things out, figure things out, should you accept them back and want to work things out. With the Judgment card, if this is resonating, it looks like they have changed. But like I said, actions. Wait for them to show you that they have changed. If they say they've changed, but their actions don't change, they have not changed. Make sure this person shows you that they want to change and actively works on the relationship. Forgive them if you can. If you can't, move on to a new person. Don't hang on to somebody if you know what they did was unforgivable. You can't get past it. Don't try to build the relationship back. It's not going to work. Nine of Wands. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth. So with the Nine of Wands is feeling wounded, feeling like you've gone through so much, but love is all around you. So yeah, romantically, things may not be where you want to be, but turn to love with your friends, turn to love with your family. Like, there are people that love you all around you. I mean, like a pet adores you. So if you're feeling wounded, the best way to heal wounds from love is to spend time with people that genuinely love you. We're social animals, and relationships are healing when the person loves you and you love them back, not when they're one-sided. Those aren't healing relationships. Those are abusive, codependent, draining relationships. But spending time with people that you love and that make you feel good about yourself, also growing self-love, but recognizing that there's more to life than relationships, you know? Okay, we're gonna do bottom of the decks, and then I'll see you guys next week. So bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. We're gonna have to do another. I have to see what this is about. Why is Three of Cups? Four of Swords. King of Wands. Do something for somebody else. Be authentic to who you are. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Okay. So there was a third party. There was some type of, I believe this came up in the last, so under the Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles just came out. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords, King of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. King of Wands is a fire sign, masculine fire sign. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but that's this energy. King of Wands is somebody that can be very flirty and uses their sexuality, their sexual energy to manipulate and get what they want. But this person is healing that. So they were a player before. They did have third parties, I'm sorry. But they're wanting to heal that now. And when I was picking up the deck, Eight of Wands is under this. And when I picked up the deck, Queen of Wands. So they're wanting to communicate now that they want commitment. They were player before, but they have genuinely changed and they want to come back. Under the do something for someone else, be authentic to who you are. You're asked to be real and true pertaining to how you are and how you feel. And choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. So this is telling me, do something for somebody else. Give your attention to somebody else. If you're having a hard time and you feel like you're waiting for this person, that's not being in a receptive energy. I don't want to get into twin flames because I don't want people to assume, because there's false twin flames too. So I don't want to get into that energy. But don't feel like you have to wait around for this person. If you have to do what's right and real for you. So if you be honest with yourself, if you can't forgive this person, move on. Don't, this person did hurt you. They were entertaining other people. That sucks. I'm sorry. If you can't forgive them, if you can't move past that, if you can't rebuild trust, be honest with yourself in that and make a choice to love yourself or to open up your heart to other people. Choose love. That doesn't mean you have to choose this person. Choose what is going to be the most loving thing for you. So if you want to rebuild with this person and you see them taking action to show you that they've changed and to show you that they want to rebuild. If you continue to see them take you for granted, this is not going to work. You can't trust them anymore. Choose yourself. Choose to love yourself. Spend time with other people. Open yourself back up to dating again when you're ready. Don't force it, but dating can be casual. Dating can be fun. It doesn't have to be for marriage. I mean, some people like to date for marriage, but be honest with what you're looking for and be true to what you need. Don't immediately forgive somebody because you love them, knowing that you're not going to forgive them and things are going to get toxic again. So follow your intuition, connect to what's true for you. If you need to take some time to think about it, take some time to think about it. Okay, that is your reading for this week. See you guys later. Bye.